Right, I'm back. Right, so I'll just wait for some people to join. Hopefully, if they try to watch the other stream, it'll say I'm live on here now. Right, Stug. All right, Rich. So yeah, don't have to talk about that kind of stuff now. That's done. Actually, I'll leave that. I was going to put the crossbows up. Persio, Stug, Peter, you right, mate? Oh, nice one, Peter. Yeah, it's worth having a look, and you know, it's worth yeah, you know, right. When there's about 30 people on, or whatever, when there's quite a lot of people on, remind me. I want to give out a little someone remind me when there's about 20, 30 people on that I want to address some people who got banned tonight, because I'll let them come back. Well, I might do, depending what mood I'm in. But I banned some people during that live stream. Cheers. Brave said, finally finished that weed slasher sword. Took me bloody ages. Oh, nice one. You'll have to put a video on that. What was your gossip then? Is he not on yet? Oh, no, Tactical is. I ain't Rip Friday, have I? Surely. And it ain't Friday, is it? Saturday, isn't it? Surely. Come on. Don't tell me that. I said twat's gonna twat. Exactly. Exactly. That ain't all. I got that. That was all that was left of last week. Paul, right, Matt, Jennifer's eye again. It's a good idea to do it live. Might help some. Thank you, Jennifer. I hope it does. But yeah. You can have a laugh now. It's just that I wanted to stay semi sort of serious on that, because you know I wanted it so people could watch it back and actually get some real ideas. I ain't got no Buckfast. All right, Liam, I'll delete that if it wasn't already deleted. Brave, if you do a video on that, let me know, because I wouldn't mind watching that. But you might have to comment on one of my videos saying I've put a video on. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate that. It was a good stream. New stream. Oh, yes, because that was Saturdays. Yeah, that's right. You know me, Tactical. It goes over my head after. Yeah, bit of wife beater tonight. Cheers. West Yorkshire, who got banned? But it wasn't one of. It was. I'll be honest, I can't remember their names, but it wasn't none of the regulars. Oh, I will say this though. Right, if you find you've been blocked tonight, email me, and if you get unblocked, you can be unblocked. If you don't, it's because you have genuinely pissed me off a bit tonight. This ain't to anyone on here, because they won't be. If you can comment, you're all right. So yeah. So if I reply to your comment, you're all right. Dervrot said, you have nice crossbows. Cobra 9, isn't it? Yeah, I've got both of them. I've got the R9. That's the magazine one. So that's the Cobra Adder, and that's the R9. Richard got a new fullering tool made for the anvil. To put a fuller on a saber. Nice one, Rich. That sounds good. Tap said, big gang fight at hospital near me today. Baseball bats and meat cleavers. Poor 3 security guards tried to stop it. Oh, fuck's sake. I bet that'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Little Picker said, I watched the Area 51 stream yesterday. The comments were hilarious. It's all right, Liam. I either didn't see it or one of the mods hit it. Don't matter. I ain't that bothered. I've read your comments, so you know you're still here. It's just I was just trying to keep it a bit serious. I know we mess around, but it don't matter, don't we? West Yorkshire, Sam said, when are you going to do a full test on that stab vest you got? Probably soon. What I want to do though, Sam, I want to set up an almost guillotine type rig. And if I do that, I can actually test that vest to the exact same standards the Home Office do it. because I looked online and I found how the Home Office do their tests. And I found all of the details of the exact weight they use, the exact fucking blades they use, the height it has to be dropped from to create 24 joules. So I could do like a really scientific test that would be the same standard as Home Office. I could just go out there and stab it with some knives, which I probably will. But you always get this thing. It's weird, Sam. When you I've noticed it with other people's videos. When you do videos of stabbing things to test, it looks like you're stabbing really weakly, but in real life, it's not. It's very bizarre. Doesn't come across on camera how hard you're stabbing things to do these tests. Quite odd. So if I could do the 24 joules, no one could say, "Oh, you're not hitting it hard enough," or "You're not doing your technique good enough," because it's the exact technique that the government use. Richard said, "Is it £2?" It pretty much, it's 1.9 kilograms, Rich, and it's basically dropped from 4.3 foot. So it has to be 4.3 foot high or 4 foot 3 inches high, right? And 1.9 kilograms drop down, and that produces 24 joules of energy. Bro said, "Pirate, I would have been tempted to go around and watch." Yeah, fucking hell, but that'd be a nightmare to be involved in that. Yeah, if you're watching this and you suspect you've been blocked, you better send me an email and I'll think about unblocking you. If I recognise your name, might not. All right, cheers. West Yorkshire, does it have a plate in the back or just it has plates in the front and the back? Yeah. So yeah, both, mate. It has got the front and the back. It's got a pocket in the front to upgrade it if you like. Yeah. Cheers, Tactical. You're having a drink tonight, aren't you? I wasn't gonna, and then I thought, fuck it. So I searched around for as much booze as I could get, and then I didn't have enough, so I had to go and buy a bottle. Or I got someone to buy me a bottle. Big B said, I think wanting us to be serious is asking a bit much, Mike. Well, I suppose. Especially without warning you. You lot should be able to tell by my reaction after about 5 minutes, so surely by now. I'll tell you what, Sam, for 15 quid, you might as well. I think they've gone up a bit now. I think they're about 10 quid dearer than when I bought them. But in all honesty, for 25 quid, that's still a good deal, especially like 13 quid, if it didn't have the plates in, was still a good deal. But 25 quid, knowing it's got the plates in, yeah, that's all right. Nah, you're all right, Jamie. He said, "Don't block me, Mike. Would miss my jokes." Nah, you're all good. It was just there was a couple of people in the chat either being totally ridiculous after I warned them, or just saying weird illegal shit. And you can't start going on about fucking pepper spray and shit like that, because women end up buying that shit and then, getting a fucking shit for it. Because a lot of women don't know what's legal and what ain't. You'll be surprised the amount of women who think people, not just women, but who have got no awareness that pepper spray and tasers that you can buy from Wish are fucking illegal in class of firearms. Tactical, the same as you got a bottle of rum. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna have to mix that with some fucking like Fanta type shit. I reckon. Richard, I've seen the test where they have 2-litre Coke bottle filled with water and sand with a blade one end. Ah, nice one, yeah. Drop 6-inch pipe onto the vest for testing. Oh, I'll tell you what else they have underneath it. They put modelling clay underneath theirs. Yeah. Virgio said, if you put the price up, you should message them, say you had made them popular. I might do that, yeah, see I get a bit of commission. Liam said, "This pepper spray off Wish the real deal?" I doubt it. I don't know. It might be. I don't know. But to be honest, if you're stupid enough to buy pepper spray or tasers off a Wish, get it sent to the UK, you might as well buy a fucking gun and be done with it and just get done for that, because it's the same fucking shit you get done for. And at least that could do some fucking damage. Brave said, "Where do you think I'd get a cookie from?" There's loads of places you could get cookies from, mate. Look on Blades UK. I'll show you how to make one soon. If you wait a couple of weeks, I'll show you how to make a cookery. Tactical said, I haven't got anything to use as a mixer, so drinking next week. Oh, nice one. Oh, next weekend, Stella. Saying you right, mate? How are you? Steve said, did you believe the cost of the Redback with the magazine? Yeah, I'll tell you what, Steve. Is that actually the price? Because I looked online and I found it for 60 quid. I'm sure it was 60 quid or 60 euros. Unless that didn't have the magazine. But a Redback with a magazine. Well, I'll tell you what, though. If I had the option of buying a Redback with a magazine or a fucking Steambow, I'd get the Redback any day of the week. Jennifer, pepper spray should be legal, in my opinion. I agree with you there. Yeah, it should be. Because it's non-lethal, isn't it? I don't understand. Well, I do understand it, but yeah. Big B said, thinking of buying that Anglo-Arms bowler machete. Once I've got the money for a lorry training. For my lorry training, sorting my bike fit. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, you won't go wrong with that. Hans said, have you ever made a sword from a hand saw blade? No, I've been thinking about that though. I wouldn't mind making. Well, I'll tell you what I would make, Hans. I wouldn't mind making a machete with a saw back on it because they're quite flexible. The swords are quite flexible. More flex. Not swords. So saws. Saws are more flexible than like the weed slashers. But I reckon you could make quite a nice. Yeah, I reckon you could make quite a nice machete out of that. Oh, mother, sorry, I missed you. I saw you was on. I forgot to say hello. Hello, mate. How you doing? And he said, Steambow not worth it with the aluminium or plastic magazine. My issue with the Steambow is the fact that it's those old crossbows. It's all right, little pig. I've done my notification. It was just if someone thinks they're banned, if you're writing comments and I'm not replying to them, email me and I'll see if you're banned. Because some people got banned in the last stream because they just wouldn't stop even after I asked them. Yeah, my issue, I think the magazine's way overpriced anyway, but you're paying 270 quid for a magazine to go on a 20-year-old crossbow that's outdated. Pete said there are 30 watching now. You're going to talk about all it was. Thank you for reminding me, you lot. No, it was just if people think they're banned, you better email me and I'll unblock you. Might unblock you. So look in the description. Actually, put in. Well, how'd you get the email up? Exclamation mark email, is it? Did I ever do that? Can't remember now. Can't remember what the fucking nightbot. Wasn't there a nightbot that does my email? There's an old files make good knives. Yeah, do you have to? I'll tell you why I've never made one out of steel because I used to think you had to. I used to think you had to hate them again afterwards, which I don't have the capability. Why I make all my knives from the things I do is because you don't have to do no forging at all. Steve said, don't get me wrong, the Germans have made a cracking job of it. They're massively overpriced, isn't it? Right, here's my email if people want it. I thought there was a thing so it came up. On my about section anyway, if people want it. You have to email me, Juggo, then ignore the little fucking exclamation, the fucking comma at the end, whatever, though. Oh, you lot must have just shared it for me then. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, Tactical. Richard, Mike, you'd be best of get one of those old giant tree cutting hand saws. They're thicker. Good idea. Yes, yeah. Big B said, to be honest, I think most of the people taking the piss were just drunk. It's Saturday. I had a couple of drinks. Probably had a couple of drinks too, probably. Well, I hadn't, but yeah. This is my first drink. Oh, I get you, Big B, but yeah. That's why I've said I'll bring them back. But yeah. That's the thing with doing Saturday streams. Yeah. It don't matter. As I said, I'll give him a chance. Hello, Foxy Lady. Sorry I never said hello to you during the last stream. I was just in the zone, if you know what I mean. You had your vaccine, nice. I'm feeling tired though, but I'm glad you had it. Karan said hello. I just bought Horizon 80 £80 redback crossbow after watching your videos. Ah, nice one. I've got mine just here with some of my accessories on it. So I've got these are for sale if you ever wanted them. I've got a massive backlog though. So bayonet, quiver, but yeah, I've got a torch on the top of mine. Juggo, I wouldn't recommend doing shit like that because that'll get you blocked on every single account forever. Then, if you just go on to email, send me an email and say, "Mike, you unblock me," I would have just unblocked you. You've just been hidden by you've just been blocked by mod now. You know, I said just go on to the emails, which I've put the email in the description, not in the description, in the chat. Email me, and I'll just brought you back. I don't know why people can't control themselves. Mother said, "What do you think about the Horizon Raid series?" Stu got one of them. Don't really know, Mother. I find most full-size crossbows are pretty much just the same, but you know, there's not much one does better than the other, really. Do you know what I mean? The only things that sort of have a bit of innovation to them tend to be these and the pistols. Otherwise, they're all just the same, really. Yeah, there's some ladies in the chat tonight. Right, I'll put my email on one more time. It's not a good idea to start moaning about things when you could have just said, "Mike, can I come back?" and you'd be back. Karen says, "It's my first crossbow. Looking forward to trying it out. Would you say it's the best pistol crossbow out there?" Yeah, one of them. It's one of two best ones you can get. Yes, definitely. Yes. Yep, you have not gone wrong there. Yep, the redback is very good. One of the best out of the two you can get. It's yeah. My yeah, we don't have to talk about the vaccine or anything, Sam, if you don't want it. That's all right. You know, I'll just saying to Fox Lady, you know, congrats if you want it. I'll tell you one of the funniest things I've ever seen there is known, you know, people who go around snorting snorting cocaine and shit all the time. I've known a couple of people who are always taking drugs, drinking booze, snorting fucking cocaine, and they say that exact line. I don't allow any drugs into my body. Fuck's sake, yes. But they'll whack any old cocaine up their nose. Not saying you do that, Sam. Sorry, I don't mean that. But yeah, one of the funniest things I've ever had. Jamie said, never been into crossbows. Had a few before. Never got interested in them. Oh, Paul, Ujapal. He said, oh, he's gone. All right. Fuck's sake. Is that from yesterday? Plenty of air, mate. I'm bold. Liam said, if you ever want to have a go at getting red hot steel, using a barbecue with some lumpwood charcoal, get a hairdryer. Karen said, I was very surprised I could get such a good crossbow for under 50 quid. Also glad to see if there's no restriction on it. Well, the only reason I read that one out because I wasn't sure if that was a joke to do with yesterday. We was going about wigs yesterday, weren't we? So I didn't know if it was just you don't know, it might have been a you know, it might have just been someone carrying on that because you lot was going on about me wearing wigs, weren't you? Jamie said, Mike, is there any weapons that you think should be banned? Should be banned. Not really. No, they banned everything. No, I can't think of anything that should be banned. No. Yeah, nice one, Tad. That's all good. I trust. I just when I wasn't sure. Steve said, Mike, any good recommendations of broadheads or bodkins to get for my 15-inch R9? You can get these pretty cheap. I won't be able to unscrew these, but these ones you can get for around about £1 each, I think. Something like that. Yeah, I would say those. If you want, if you message me, I can show you where to get them. Like, cause the description's weird. They're classed. Well, if you just put in, crossbow bolt broadheads and just search through eBay, you'll find them. Jamie said, "Oh no, I read that, didn't I?" Yeah, I could think of plenty that could be unbanned. Mother said, Mike will not ban any weapon. He is a weapon collector after all. Philip said, in my opinion, one of the best weapons is the Millwall brick. Now, I've never used one of them, but yeah, I have sort of rolled one up and tested it a bit, and I did think, yeah, that's got a decent bit of yeah. Yeah, send me a message, Steve. I don't think I've got any. But yeah, they'll fit on them bolts anyway. If you mean like them bolts. Well, saying that, yeah, what are the bolts you've got, Steve? Do the heads definitely unscrew? If they do, yeah, they'll take them. I'll show you quickly. Oh, I think I've glued these fuckers in. Yeah, I glued them in, it don't matter. I glued them in. I was going to unscrew one and show you. But, yeah. Lewis said, I've been whacked by one of those, and it's like a concrete block smacking you. I should say, nice one. I don't mean it like that, Lewis, but, yeah, I glued mine in, Steve. No, because you know the these bolts that come with the R9, these heads don't unscrew, do they? These don't. So I wondered if the big bolts, these don't unscrew, and that's the ones you get with the R9. See you later, Liam. Oh, hello, Outdoors Addiction. How you doing, mate? You right? I'm having a beer tonight. Do you get these over there? Sure you do, don't you? The old Stella arseware. Mother said some people in Canada have anti-tank rifle at home, but can't have a pistol crossbow. Karen said, up to how far can a horizon shoot accurately? Well, I can shoot it 12 meters and it's still accurate to like that. So I don't know. That's as far as, because that's the sort of distance I can comfortably shoot in my garden. 12 meters. What's that? 36 feet about. Outdoors Dixon said, "Oh yeah, they sell those here in the States." Ah, bloody hell! I've got an IPA downstairs. It's a brew dog. I won't be able to show you because I have to run around and get it. If you're still on later, I'll show you. It's a little can about this big and it's blue. It's Brew Dog IPA. Someone have a look, see what if they know what that is. Ritter said, fixed single beveled broadheads, in my opinion, are the best thing. Dr. Ashby took all his elephants with those. Nice one. Might be Brewdog Hazy Jane, and that's in a blue can. Put it that way. It's in a blue can. Yeah, it's the Punk IPA. Brewdog Punk IPA. No one did send me an email. Steve said, yeah, the 15-inch ones from EK they sent me. Oh, they unscrewed. Nice one. That's good. Edvard, right, mate? He said, I known you since I was 13. I'm 24 now. Nice. You have inspired me to create weapons out of wood and try to be a sort of kind of scientist experiment with tools. A nice one. Thank you, Edvard. I appreciate that. Well, it's always nice to have one of the old school viewers on. I love that. Yeah, well, nice one. Good to see you still on. Big B said, I haven't had the Punk IPA. Give me Hazy Jane a try, though. I'll be honest with you, the only reason we've got the Punk IPA one here, someone was giving it for work and they said it's disgusting. And I've tried it before and it's not that nice. But if it's got a percentage, I'll drink it. Jamie said, I think all the weapons in the background are all a front. Just out the camera shot. You see Mike's other big collection, Barbie dolls. I wasn't ignoring you, Jamie, if you wondered. I just I missed that one. Yeah, there's a collection of them. There's a collection of DVDs, and there's also a collection of Barbie DVDs. No, it's not really. Not Barbie. I meant to say Disney. Outdoors, I hated IPAs at first. Now they're my favourite beer. I think a lot of that stuff's like an acquired taste, isn't it? They're it's a bit like when you first tried beer or alcohol. It's quite strong and bitter, isn't it? The more you drink it, the more you like it. And I suppose with the IPAs, the more you drink them, the more you get the acquired taste for it. And a bit like coffee. The first time you ever had black coffee, disgusting. I drink black coffee now, I like it nothing. Steve said, does anyone remember gold label barley wine? I've never had that. Edward said, I actually still have a truncheon I made in 2012 from your tutorial with the lead weight. And I used one in a fight. To be honest, great weapon. Nice. Yeah, they're good, aren't they? Them old lead weight truncheons. Yeah, now that does, yeah, that is an old video as well. Philip said, a walking stick is good and you can't get done for carrying it. Yeah, I'm going to make some more walking sticks soon. Jamie said, could you possibly do a review on the Diak rifle behind you? Which one? This one? I have got a review on that. Karen said, never drunk alcohol. If you haven't, I know there's nothing wrong with that. I know I've got relatives who never drink. Yeah, remember the old Bren gun video, Lewis? Yeah. Captain Lecter is back on. You right, mate? How you doing? I'm having a bit of that tonight. Not just that. I got that, vodka, gin, some fucking Punk IPA stuff. I should have started on the vodka and water first, to be honest. Because once you've drunk the nice stuff and go to the horrible, it's not so nice. Thought I'd treat myself tonight, have a couple of lagers, because I normally just drink vodka and water. So, just so you know, I'll be on till about 12 tonight. There won't be no after one. Kaiser said a drive shaft makes a good improvised mace. You've got your arms to swing it. Edvard said also I made one of your pistol crossbows from wood. But I did mess up on that one because I used wood instead of metal for the trigger. That's a shame. Yeah, it's not really strong enough, is it? Aluminium's quite good for that, though. I couldn't afford to keep that brain gun. I think I needed some dental work doing. Brain gun paid for that. It didn't. It paid for the filling on that side. That does it. I haven't had a drop of alcohol since last time. Really? You haven't? Well, good for you, Electro. Any reason? You just stopping it? Mother said, good night. I must go. Still didn't tell me the price of the posters. I'll tell you what I'll do. If I don't tell you Sunday, I will 100% get hold of you Monday morning, Mother. And would that be all right Monday morning to sort it out then? And then by the afternoon, it'll be done. Peter said, are you going to make any more of the shorts? They're really good. Yeah, I'll definitely keep doing really good to play when ads come on the radio. Oh, nice one, Peter. Yeah, I definitely will. Yeah, I've got quite a few planned. Yeah, there'll be more shorts coming. Yeah, good night, Mother. Edvard said, wanted to know if you still have your brass knuckles. No, do you know what? They've made them illegal to own. So I don't own any knuckle dusters now. None. I didn't tell this to anyone until about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I don't think. When did I tell everyone? I actually cut them all up with a pair of bolt croppers. And I've got a sack in my shed of all the chopped up knuckle dusters. So I can melt them down. I might make a giant one out of it because that'd be legal. Lecter said, I made a fool of myself. Passed out at a family outing. Oh, that'd do it. Yeah. Yeah. That'd do it. Not like me, pass out in front of everyone on the camera. I don't think I've done that one yet. Steve said, can you still get it, mate? What's that? Or are you talking to someone else there? Oh, Singh said gold label you can get. Actually, we did used to get gold label. It was in the little cans, wasn't it? About that big, and it was 10%, as you say. Yeah, I have had drunk. I have drunk gold label before. Singh, yeah, I used to like that. It was quite expensive though, and you could only get small cans. Mr. Chips, have you heard of the HCR50? Yes, yes. Tactical, what was you on about bag stained with tears? Confuse me now. The problem with the HDR50 in this country, though, I think it's a bit redundant because it's a good thing, but the bag, bag stained with tears. Now I get you, Tactical. Yeah, that bag, that'll make grown men cry, mate. I'll show them that. HDR50, if you bought that over here, it would have to be rated down to 6 foot-pound, and then it'd probably be pointless. Yeah. When you to legally have it, it'd have to be 7. I don't know. 7.5 was probably still quite good though, but I don't know. It's less than. Steve said Kestrel extra strength. Temps. Yeah, we used to. Me and Matt used to drink all that kind of stuff, all the strong alcohol, all the strong lagers and that. That's it. 7.5 joules. Yeah, cut up knuckle bag. I've got it. I could show you that one day if you want. I just never have because the amount of comments I'd get with people sort of crying over it. Electro said one giant knuckle duster. Hit them all in prison food day. Yes, exactly. But that's what I plan to do. I'll probably melt it all down, make a giant plate out of it, and then drill that and make it into a giant knuckle duster. Because it's only illegal if you can get your fingers in it and punch someone. So, but yeah, I've got. They've all been cut up, so they're all useless. In a bag, a sack of all the offcuts from years ago. So I've got a great big. There's probably getting on. Well, now I've put all the broken up knuckle dusters in it. There's probably about 400 quid's worth of aluminium in that fucking sack. Put it this way, it's basically a completely full rubble sack of broken up bits of aluminium. I thought I saw glow in the dark then, did I? Yes, I did. Right, mate, how are you? How's America treating you? Philip said, this might be of interest. There's an app called CB Radio Chat. I'll tell you what, Philip, I've used them. Yeah, they're quite good. I never know whether it's pre-recorded or not, though. Padgett said, can we start talking about it? Mike's getting upset. I'm hiding the tears, mate. No, I had no choice. As I often say, if you thought you was never going to get a visit from the police, then you may be able to do things differently. But because I do videos and get visited by the police every 4 or 5 years, it seems, I can't risk it because they take everything. I'm glad that's his shit buddy might move back. Right, is it that bad? Singh said I had this Polish beer from the offer. You can't remember the name. Dark brown, around 9%. Nice. I'm tempted. I'm going to have another Stella, and if it's not hitting the spot, I might put a shot of gin in it just to get me going a bit quicker. Captain Alex said, make it into a chair. Swing it like an old wrestler. He says, yeah, sounds good. Do you know what I always wanted to do? And I planned to do this. Had they not been banned, I was going to make my own. I was going to make a fucking throne, like the Game of Thrones. Throne of swords or whatever. But I was going to make a throne of knuckle dusters. I had it all planned out and everything, and I was going to run down the arms, and you could put your hands in a pair down the arms. But yeah, and then the cunt's fucking. That's that gone. Advar said, sad. Let it turn up that way. Your collection was the most good looking and unique ever. I'd pay money to have a couple of those. A lot of people would have, mate. A lot of people would have. Yeah, yeah. Very sad, but I had no choice. Had to be done because I would lose everything. So if I have to get part of, as I say, if you don't ever think you're ever going to get a visit, it's slightly different for you and some of the people watching, but it's not really an option for me because the problem is, as I say, they'll take all the legal stuff as well, due to like crime prevention stuff like that. Well, yeah, Mr. Tips, I know what you're saying, and we would say that. Yeah, we would say, yeah, surely if you're not doing anything with it, it's just a collection, why not? But yeah. Steve said you're getting a scope for the R9. I don't know yet, Steve, because I actually bought that one because I wanted to be able to use it with open sights, but the open sights on that are fucking terrible, very badly designed. So I might actually put my own. I'm gonna have to change the front sight, and then I could put any back sight on, rear sight. I could put any rear sight on, but I may have to put my own front sight on. Yeah, I want that one to be able to shoot the big bolts and the little bolts. So I'm going to put another set of quivers on that. So I have little bolts, big bolts, and then it can be shot with open sights. And I may put a scope on it with the peep through mounts, so you can shoot it with everything pretty much. Then, so sight, non-sight, big bolts, little bolts. Electro said if they don't detach from the chair, that should be legal. Maybe a leather or wood chair like that. That'd be cool as fuck. Yeah, I get you, but the problem is, well, I ain't got no knuckle dusters anymore now anyway. But yeah, I suppose that might have worked if you definitely couldn't take them off the chair. But I suspect nowadays, I suppose technically, if you put them on the chair, you could take them off the chair, I suppose. But I know what you mean. But yeah. Glenn Dart said there was a guy murdered where I used to live, and the old Bill every 5 years questioned me. I know their tricks, though. Fuck's sake, Glenn. That's terrible, isn't it? Edvard said, why are UK laws so weapon prevented? Are they so powerless and scared that citizens can do something with knuckles? I'll tell you what it is. It's knee-jerk reactions a lot of the time. It's just strange knee-jerk reactions to make it look like they're doing something. When the actual crimes that happen and the weapons that are used, they don't do nothing about it. That's it. Just pictured the cops leaving Mike's carrying a knuckle 3-piece suit. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Fucking sofa covered in knuckle dusters. But yeah, I was going to make a throne. Yeah. I had it all planned out, and I could have sat in that throne with my King of the Knuckle Dusters crown. Yeah. Ah, well. Check my emails quickly. Right, doesn't look like anyone wants to be unblocked. Bob, you on at the minute? I got your email, by the way, and I've replied to you. Phoenix said one of the best weapons is Doberman Pinscher or an elastic band around his bollocks. Yes, that'll do the job. Is everyone liking the stream, by the way? So chat's gone a bit quiet. So yeah, I ain't gonna be doing much tomorrow. Hopefully I'm not fucking. Last weekend I was sick the next day. Edvard had usually in crimes they use firearms or knives, like kitchen knives, Stanley knives, whatever. Crowbars. No actual weapons involved. Exactly. You're right. You're right. Big B said, you planning on buying an airbow in the near future? Probably not. The only reason I wouldn't, Big B, is the price. Now, if they did an airbow for 150 quid, yeah, I probably would. But they're way overpriced for me. Captain Electo said, what are those bracelets that the Sikh people wear? They're really thick. They could be legal jewelry defense item. Yeah, I'm not sure. Captain Electo, do you know there was a case over here recently where a Sikh bloke was carrying, I think it was a Sikh bloke, was carrying his knife. Sikhs are allowed to carry their religious knives, and he was attacked by 3 other men with knives, I think, and he actually managed to kill the 3 people with the knife. This is in the UK, and he was convicted of absolutely nothing. Didn't even get done for carrying a weapon because it was religious, and it was justified. It was it was within what do you call it? I can't remember the word. I'm slightly drunk. Reasonable force. Yeah. Guy just said there's a channel called Marty Fox. He talks gobbledygook. He's got some mods on the R9. All right, check that out. But yeah, Kia pattern. That's it, Mr. Chips. Nice one. Mr. Chips said, do you remember the Spy Tech magazine? Yeah, I've got a review on it on here. I think, yeah, if you look on my channel, put Spy Tech in my channel, Mr. Chips, if you want a bit of catalogue nostalgia. Richard said you could have had a pool in the garden full of knuckle dusters and swim in it. Like Scrooge McDuck. Yes, swimming through the knuckle dusters. And you ever seen that fucking Family Guy bit where he goes to do it and he just smashes into the coins and breaks all his arms? Because the coins would actually be solid, wouldn't they? You imagine that, Rich? I'd love that. Yeah, swimming through the knuckle dusters in a swimming pool. I'd come out completely cut to pieces from all the spikes and blades. Yeah, you can. Blue creatures, can you carry slingshots? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Care Torben. Sorry, hello, mate. I nearly missed you there. How are you? You right? Or Torb John? Yeah, don't grab beard and wear a turban. Turbine, as you said. Turban, yeah. All right, Bob. Nice one, mate. Yeah, I've got it. Thank you. I can sort all that for you, mate. Yeah, look forward to that. Because that story, Bob, is fucking excellent. It deserves to be told. So I can put that on. Cover up any details. No one will. Because I know that's why it's not on there now, isn't it? Thank you, Bob. Just say, yeah. Don't fuck with the Sikhs. They're usually pleasant, but you don't want to fuck with them. Exactly. Guess did you pronounce my name wrong? It's like, yeah, sorry, yes. Care Torb John. I'm very bad with names. I did mean to say to you, sorry if I butchered your name. I can't pronounce English names half the time. But welcome and thank you for joining in. How are you? Peter said I used to love the CB back in the day. It went gash when they made it legal. Steve says Sikhs, lovely people. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. Kerr said, guess where I'm from. Now that's even harder. I ain't got a clue in all honesty. No idea. I'm very bad with places and names. Amy said, I was attacked by 4 blokes yesterday. I managed to knock one out there. Thinking about it, probably not the best time to have a wank. I've heard that one. Let's just say, and it'll probably be terrible, I don't know, Sweden. I don't know. Oh, Denmark. There you go, Denmark. Kaiser said I've got a handheld CB, but need a bigger antenna to get some range. We've got scanners here still. But yeah, last time I used it, I don't think the area was any good, so you couldn't really pick anything up. Oh, fuck, I meant to do something. I fucking forgot. Don't know. Is everyone liking the stream, by the way? Don't look like it. I noticed no one's been donating recently, you type bastards. I don't pay rent nowadays, man. My fucking my money's going down. I'm gonna have to start knocking them bayonets out every day now. Pay my way. If anyone ever wants to donate, put in the word !support. A link will come up, click that, and then you can donate money via PayPal straight to my PayPal using the coffee.com website. And I do appreciate it because I don't get paid. Like, this is my job and I don't get paid basically. And I don't have any, I don't get benefits money. Shit like that. See you later, Care. Good night. Sorry about butchering your name. Yes, good night. Emma Dedis. He said, cheers from Germany. How are you? You right? Big B said, Mike's going to make an OnlyFans now. Who says I haven't already got one? You're just out to fish for the link, aren't you? And you're not getting it. I never bought these Stellas, Jamie. You cheeky bastard. He said, you don't get paid, but you can afford Stella. Never bought it. No, these Stellas are cans that getting you now. These cans were given to Malk and my other younger brother, and Ryan as a tip. 3 of them people don't drink, so now they're mine. Nah, I know you're joking, Jamie. Anyway, although I did have to buy that, which that cost me a week's wages. That did. Perjo knows the score. I actually follow that religiously. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. I live by that saying. unless, say if I found a £50 note in my house, I would be tempted to, if someone said, have you found any money, I'll give them that back. But coins, mate, that's mine. Leave that anywhere. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. Emma said, always all right since your old metal work. She tells, you didn't watch 712, did you? Second person to mention that tonight. Only cans is more like it, NXT. Perjo said it's the British way, mate. Mike. It is. Yeah, I live by trying to keep a losers weepers, mate. Theft by finding now, tut. Yeah. See a couple of quid laying on the floor. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. Thing is, if there's pound coins on the floor, why are they there? Unless it's a trap, which I'd fall for every time. Just go straight in my pocket. Burgess said, check the British Museum. It's full of things we've found all over the world. Fucking is as well, isn't it? Yeah, I love that. And now they won't give them back because they don't. What's the excuse of not giving them back? Because the people can't be trusted not to sell them. So yeah, no, you can't have your old artifacts back that we stole, because if we gave you them back, you can't be trusted not to sell them. We're looking after them for you. James said, Mike, don't worry, if you ever have a weapon to piss up, I'll buy you a beer. Thank you, Jamie. I think I deserve more than a couple for all these jokes I have to read out. Where's Louise tonight anyway, mate? Pergy said, yes, finders keepers is the reason. Big B, so I found this dark fella wandering around the desert. No, don't. That's a bit too much. I've read it out as well. But yeah, actually, no, it's not. But that's essentially what used to happen, isn't it? It was fucking disgraceful, really. Yeah. That was a bloke few doors up from me. Jubilees 20 pieces to the pavement. We're convinced he does it to watch people bend over. You know, well, 20p's not worth it. If that was a pound coin, I'd go out there with a little fucking like hoe or something, or some kind of scraper. Scrape that shit off. That's mine, mate. Dr. Monk said, are you from England? Yes, I am. Yeah. He said, defo the British way, Mike. When I worked for the MOD back in the day, the SS would nick anything that wasn't nailed down. Yeah, well, I heard that. Yes. Yeah, I love that with the OSS. I think the originals, when they set up their first sort of camps out in the desert, They nicked most of their shit. Old David Sterling, they nicked nearly all their equipment. James said she's relaxing on the sofa. We're having our first WeaponCollector baby. You really? You know what? You're not the first one. So now that's two. That's two now. So, yeah. You could call it lockdown babies, but I think it's oh, greeting from the crowd. So hello, Dr. Monk. Big B said the Romans would say that Britons would steal the teeth out of your mouth if it gave them a chance. Lewis has got two babies on the run now. Matt and Stacey are having a baby. And if that's what Jamie means, well, he's got one on the way from watching my videos. I know I'm sexy, but that's just fucking wrong, man. It's not wrong, but TMI is the word, I think. But yes, it appears that I inspire people to make babies. Joking. Steve said that's defo dead right, mate. Yeah, I love the OSS stuff anyway. Peugeot said it's not stealing, it's finders keepers. Just put that on your CV. Steve said you got to name the little one, Michael Michel. That's yeah, there you go. Finisher, my mate steals knickers from washing lines. That's definitely taking finders keepers too far. Unauthorized requisition. That's it, guys. Right, Nick. Right, I'm back in a second and go and get myself another can. Have a slash while I'm out. I never had the piss in the end, so no hand washing. I ain't that quick. Peugeot said you should put some on your merchandise. What, finders keepers or baby making magnet or something? There's the punk IPA, but that's 5.4%. That's not a bad percent. Oh, Zed said I remember a documentary about Iraq. The SAS said they liked working with the Americans. They always got them some of the best kit from them, whether the Americans wanted to give them it or not. I love that. Yeah. That's not finders keepers, that's fetish knicker stealing. Timbo, you right, mate? Oh, Jamie used to do a range of WeaponCollector baby merch. I actually can do that. Yes, I 100% can make children's clothes. Yes, on Teespring. Yes, I'll do. If anyone actually wants that, I can 100% do that. Actually, Electro, are you on? I'm pretty sure now I can actually do kids' t-shirts because Electro bought a WeaponCollector t-shirt for his daughter, but it's so big. It's like a, even like the smallest one they do, it's like a 90 for a little kid. So I'm slightly out of breath where I ran downstairs and ran back up. Zach Attack's right, mate. So I'll say it again just in case. If you was watching the stream before and you think you've been banned, send me an email. Yeah. And I might let you back. No, I never had a piss. I just ran down, ran back up. I could actually make that tactical. He said, Jamie, a baby go with. I've just shit myself and you're cleaning it up. Zed Not Z said, one of my neighbours was telling me that someone was nicking her underwear and that she'd do them if she caught them. She scared me so much I nearly shit her panties. Do you know there's a Madness song about a bloke who There's a Madness song about a bloke who nicks pants. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, Madness. It's called In the Middle of the Night. Yeah, I love this fucking. It's quite a good song, actually. Don't think there's a video for it because it was one of the. Oh, come on, YouTube. I want YouTube, not this shit. Anyway, if you look up Madness in the Middle of the Night, and it's about a bloke who steals knickers. I could probably play it if you want. Oh no, I'll get a copyright strike, won't I? Yeah. Go and watch that bit. It's actually quite a funny, this one of Madness is sort of Madness do quite a lot of comedy sort of songs. Yeah. Nice man George, newsagent on the corner, not very rich, but never any poorer. Jaunty old George, a happy 63, not very tall, but healthier than me. He whistles timeless tunes as he saunters down the street, springs in his legs and elastic in his feet. But in the middle of the night, he steals through your garden, gives your hosiery a fright, and doesn't say pardon. As soft as a breeze, with an armful of underwear, on his hands and knees, dreams about the knicker scare. It's a good song. Steve said, Mike, watched all the jam now. Thanks to you, classmate. That's good, isn't it? Did you like it, Steve? Very dark, isn't it? I don't think there's anything darker than jam for fucking sketches about some very dark subjects. That's no joke. I stopped hanging around with a couple of mates years ago. They were stealing people's clothes from washing lines, scruffing bastards. It's different if you're homeless or something, isn't it? But that's so technical. One of my neighbours was telling me that someone was nicking her underwear. I know, I read that, didn't I? Right, I might have. Right, John, how are you? What's the first time of Madness? Slugs. Exactly. I love a bit of Madness. I got nearly all of their, apart from like their new stuff. Well, actually, no, I've got every single thing they've done apart from one album. Oh, Steve says he's watching Dark Place now. Again, you know what? Dark Place is my favourite all-time TV series ever. Yeah, nothing would ever compare to Dark Place. Timbo said, I was hoping to play with my Tomcat too, but it's too windy. Yeah, it's a nightmare, and you never get out to do anything at the minute, do you, Timbo? I've got the same issue. I barely shot them two because of the fucking weather. It was The Hobbit early, did you brief? You like it? I think I've seen The Hobbit 1 and 2. I've never seen the last one. Matt, right, mate? Matt's the other person who's Mrs. having a baby. A WeaponCollector baby. Matt said, Mike, I used to buy female phones from Primark to make Stacey think I was seeing another chick. No stealing off the lines. Fuck's sake. That's not very nice, is it, Matt? Bloody hell. You changed my opinion on you there. Joking. Oh, sorry, I've just shown one that was hidden or not. I brave said I fucking love them as well. Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I like the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit, decent films. But yeah, we're now saying anyone has like a COVID baby and watches my live streams, we're calling it a WeaponCollector baby now, Matt. If you didn't see. Malk watched the last Hobbit film and said it was amazing, and so I believe him. Yeah, because me and him have very similar tastes. If he says something's good, I'll like it. Nick said, bought a shitload of fun snaps earlier on Amazon. What is that? Like the little chucking things, you know? Right, I've got now Stella with a shot of gin in it. Matt said, welcome to the baby. I liked it, mate. You know what? Can't even taste it. I thought I pulled a face like I could. WCBB. But yeah, Matt, if you ever want any WeaponCollector branded kids baby stuff, I can do that now. Let me look on Teespring quickly and I'll tell you what I can do. But I looked on there recently. What was it? Teespring. Start designing. I'll tell you what you can do now. Because I think they've added this recently. Apparel. So where's apparel? I'm absolutely sure that was kids and babies. Yes, kids and babies. So I could do a child's baby premium onesie with knuckle dusters on it, shit like that. Toddler t-shirt, kids crew neck sweatshirt, yeah. So yes, if you want a little onesie thing, onesie as in it's like the little not like a onesie as in like them things people wear with a hood. It's like a t-shirt that wraps around their bum as well, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Them things. I'll design some kids stuff soon. But yeah, the best thing ever, Electro showed me a picture of his 5 or 6 year old daughter or younger with one of my a lime green one of these. That's what we bought for her. Because Electro, you'll often see him with one of my mugs as well. So there'll be tears if they come down on for maintenance payments. But yeah, WeaponCollector. Yeah, exactly. They won't be getting much from me, will they, Zed? Get a couple of knives every now and then, maybe. Matt said he's due 2nd of September. It'll make a good picture for the channel. Exactly. Steve said all cups of babies tattoo. Ah, nice one, yes. Perfect. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, you can actually do proper kid stuff now. But I can't remember where. I think when Electro sent me that picture, it was private. But he might have put a picture of his daughter on with a face cover, because obviously he covers his own face. But yeah, I think privately he sent me a picture. Yeah, great, hilarious. Because actually, I'm pretty sure the picture was Electro's daughter with a knuckle duster, WeaponCollector t-shirt, tiny little, it's like a small, but it was still massive on her, holding a knife and a knuckle duster. Pretty sure she definitely had a knuckle duster, put it that way. But yeah, I think he sent me that privately. So I was trying to remember if he had it on like Instagram as censored. Actually, my mate asked me what I was going to call my first kid. Hang on, my mate asked me what you gonna call your first kid. Said not mine. Chance, say. Steve said, might copying your mate vodka in my pan. Oh, are you, mate? Yeah, nice one, Steve. It's worth it. Get yourself a tent super going. And that said belts. I just had an idea to do a video on self-defense dilemma using a belt. Got to make a video, BRB. Electro, did you hear that you could get a kid's t-shirt now if you wanted one? But nice one, Electro. I look forward to seeing that. Has that previous stream been getting any views? No. We'll see what happens. Kaiser said there'll be a baby boom when lockdown's over. Probably a surge in the clap to boot. Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, definitely. John said, I'm going to head out now. Just wanted to jump in, quick say, yeah, it was nice having you on, John. See you later, mate. I forgot to say this again last time, just as you went off. Anyone watching, if you like weapons builds, Sub to John the Freethinker. John Freethinker, sorry, it's not John the Freethinker. Yeah. And he does a lot of weapons builds. See you later, John. Good night, mate. Well, good afternoon, I suppose where you are. It's 20 to 12 where I am. Instead of the tactical, stop calling me daddy until the DNA tests come back. Steve said, great stream again tonight. Back to women's defence. My sister was impressed. Oh, thank you, Stu. Well, that generally means a lot because I'll be honest, even if one person says they got some stuff out of it, that's satisfying for me. You know what I mean? That's good enough for me. You know what I mean? Good night, John. See you later, mate. Timbo said, if your t-shirts are available in kids' size and in pink, I'll get my stepdaughter one. Well, I haven't made them yet, Timbo, but if you've got a design you want, or if you definitely want me to, I can set that up. I've not done it yet, but I can. So yeah, you reckon you'd get one, would you, Timbo? All right. What design would you want specifically? Like if there's one on there. And I'll make that into a, what did you say? Kids t-shirts. Yeah, I'll just set up the lot. I'll do a couple of them. I better not do everyone loves a bit of bottom though. That'd be asking for trouble. Steve says she's a district nurse. I said thank you for doing. Thank you, Steve. Thank you for Steve's sister. I appreciate that. Though. James said good night. Have a good weekend and look forward to the next stream. Get the tables. See you later, James. Good night, mate, and say good night to Louise for me. Hello. I'm gonna call you Goodney. He said, how's it going? Yo, how's it going? I'm all right, mate. Thank you. Sorry I butchered your name there. Oh, G, all right. Hello, G. How you doing? Tactical said, I'm so fat I'd need 2 t-shirts. I'm so in need of. I'll be honest though, Tactical, I think they do American sizes. So I think they go up to like, I'm not saying you need this, because I don't think you do. I think they go up to like 5XL. Because it's American, isn't it? So they go to big sizes. Gee, yeah, I'm from the UK, mate. Yeah. Raw, fucking hiccups. Nick said 5XL. Great, I need a tent. Let me check. I'm pretty sure they do go up to 5XL though. All right, where's my t-shirts? Yes, they do. They got to 5XL. They're small, medium, large, extra large, 2XL, 3XL, 4XL, 5XL. Fuck's sake. That's an American sizes. That's it, only 5XL. G said, we both in the UK had a stupid war over some fish. I'm not joking. That doesn't surprise me. Fish, tea, anything. Matt said, Mike, did you ever buy or steal an XL girls porno mouse from local? Never done that, no. No, never got the extra large ones. Never thought of that. Never found any either, not XL ones. Lord Flashshot said, the weapon at the toy range, foam knuckle dusters. Now that would be good. Nick said, maybe you could sell them as with tent poles. Yeah, fucking just wax it yourself. Yeah, as a poncho. Yeah, Teespring are quite good, but yeah, I'll tell you what, Timbo, remind me, say to me in a comment on something, say, Mike, don't forget to make some t-shirts. But I think they do t-shirts and like a young kid. So it's a proper kids range, but for kids they do t-shirts, hoodies, and something else, and actually do baby like grow things. Yeah. I'll just set up the whole lot because you don't have to do nothing. You just get your existing pictures and just put them onto a different product. WeaponCollector lingerie. I don't think they do that. A pair of women's knickers with ACAB on the front of them. Yeah, or that, or that, or that. You know. Tactical said, ill health made me balloon. I can no longer do strenuous exercise. Weekend beers ain't helping either. Thank you, Timbo. Yeah, a lot of people forget that. I'm not saying anyone's accusing anyone of that, but a lot of people do sort of say, oh, people are overweight lazy. Well, actually, they ain't always fucking lazy. A lot of the time, it's, getting a bit serious now. But it can be like depression, or it can be injuries. Like my mum wouldn't be able to exercise even if she wanted to, because she basically needs both her knees replaced. You know what I mean? Yeah, I would sell weapon at the G strings any day of the week, mate. But I don't think they're on there. I don't think underwear's on there. I can only do what's on there. I'll have a look later. Maybe they'll add it on there. Yeah, I'd love to see a stripper wearing a weapon at the G string or something. Razor wire G strings, fuck's sake. Yeah, imagine that. WC knickers with no entry sign on the back. Or rear entry. What's the old saying? Yeah. If front entrance closed, use rear entrance, and it'll arrow it goes around underneath. Well, flash update. My missus says, "Can we get a weapon to Mike mask so I can wear it for her in the bedroom?" I can do that. What with my goatee, you mean? Because I think you asked about that before, Lord Flashlight. If you remind me, I'll do it. Fuck's sake. So in my case, it's who ate all the pies. Who ate all the pies? That's it. All deliveries around the back. That's it. But I am gonna have to piss now. Right, back in a minute. Right, I'm back. I was just confirming what time I could stay on till, so I don't piss anyone off. I'm going to stay on till 20 past 12. And as long as I'm quiet, that'll be fine. Right, wash my hands, you bastards. I wasn't pissing for that long. I've been downstairs having conversations, mate. I'll piss in about 10 seconds. Sam said, what knives are allowed you to carry? You found with them, what can you do? Tell you what, Sam, if you watch the live stream that I just did, that'll all be explained. But you can carry a 3-inch blade that doesn't lock, put it that way. Matt said, Mike, Stop getting high on soul glue in the bathroom. Hakeem is king of Zimmerman. I don't know what that is. Right, so moderators, when it gets to about 20 past 12, tell me to go off. But I've asked. I'll tell you what, Sam, if you look on most websites nowadays, they'll have a section of legal carry knives. So go on Henny Haynes, and they'll actually have a website saying, not website, a tab thing saying legal carry knives. What can you say if you get caught with it? I left it in my pocket accidentally. Cut the labels off my trousers. I don't know. I was doing something. That's what I would say. I'd just say, oh shit, I've accidentally left it in my pocket. Bollocks. Just accept whatever comes with it. Matt said it was a reference to Coming to America. I knew it would have been a reference to something. I just didn't know it, Matt. Nick Hayes especially has a massive selection of UK legals. There you go. Yeah, you know what, Matt? It keeps coming up on here. A couple of people keep mentioning that's come out. I've never really been much of an Eddie Murphy fan, in all honesty, though. But Sam, if you mean specific knives, you can get. Oh, it's fucking behind me. Let me find you two reasonably easy to find ones. I can't find it. What the fuck is that? Don't know where that one is then. So this is the Lansky World Legal. That's legal carry. All flash out. Henny Haynes good. Mixed bag of prices though. Shop around if you see one you like. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, go on Henny Haynes. Find some that you like the look of, and then look on other websites for the prices. Lola said that panda will knock you out. Don't know. I reckon I could take a panda, especially with that. Joking. Don't know. Who would fight a panda? Electro said I got the belt video uploaded for you UK folks. Right, I'll check that out probably tomorrow, mate. But after this, I'm going to go in my summer house for the rest of the evening, and then I'll come in here and listen to some music. My headphones on for the rest of the night. Give myself a bit of tinnitus for tomorrow. And then tomorrow I'll watch your video hungover. Brave said, how much was that sickle sword you have? Oh, if you mean the one I made, nothing. No, listen, are you kidding? He's Vin Diesel. Do you reckon? I thought, don't know. I thought the panda would be quite lazy in it. And the panda's quite lazy. I thought the panda would be the Jack Black of the animal kingdom, personally. Not saying Jack Black's lazy, but, you know, he's built more like me. Zed said, that Lansky is evil. They should be banned. He's joking, by the way. I know this was because I saw a video where a wanker. Sorry, I mean, clever folk. Clever folk who told me. Lola said, one has to go. Mohawks, mullets, man buns. Man buns, I'd say. Mohawks, acceptable. Mullets, acceptable. Although I got nothing against a man bun, I've got relatives and friends who wear man buns, but if I had to wear one, I'd be more likely to have a mullet or a mohawk. Maybe that's because I was born in 1980. Tim said, what the fuck is the point of pandas? Can't breed. Can't eat them. Fuck them. He said, Mike, you watched any of the new Chloe Stevens? No, I didn't. I forgot that existed. Is that good? Is everyone liking the stream, by the way? Please like the stream. And go and donate some money to my coffee.com thing. And if you do, for each £10 that gets donated, I'll put that much vodka in there and drink it. I'm not telling you how, though. I know you bastard. I get 20 quid now. Matt said, got to say goodnight, Mike. Enjoy your chilled music in the summer house. I've got Drainey's dishes to Andy. Have you really, Matt? Fuck's sake. Yeah, good night, mate. Hope you have a nice, easy one. Don't sound like it, though. Say hello to Stacey for me, mate. Good night. Thank you, Lola. I appreciate that. Smashed the like and sub. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're up to 22 likes now. Thank you. Just waiting for my £10 donations for this vodka shit now. For every £10 donated, I'll fill this up with Stella and I'll put some vodka in it and drink it. Steve said, give Mike the cash. Exactly. Lola said one has to go R2D2 or C3PO. Now, I think that's an easy decision. You lot tell me the answer and then I'll tell you the real answer. But I think I think everybody here will say the same thing, Lola. You wait. Tactical said, you'll be as grey as me by the time you get them. What the donations? Depends who's on. Poor Elf Stug, when he's on, he donates about 20 quid a week. I feel like telling him to stop. I appreciate it. But yeah, when it's only him doing it. Lola and Pergio, you are both right. Keep R2D2, get rid of C3PO. He's the most annoying fucker ever. Yep, Zed's right as well. Got to get rid of C3PO if you're picking one of them two. That's it. No, they're saying get rid of C3PO. Yeah, one has to go. Get rid of C3PO. They're all saying get rid of free CPO. I'm saying now. Oh no, Jar Jar Binks is worse. Got to get rid of C3PO. That's what they were saying. Did I put any gin in that? If I didn't, I'm putting 2 in. Yeah, that's it. R2D2 is best. I'm going to watch all of the Star Warses soon. I've got them all now. Long Flashshot said, is there any RMX Trons anywhere still in stock? I don't know, Lord Flashshot, but there's a new one. Go on Liam's channel or ask Liam. Liam, are you on? And there's a new version of the Tron. So it's the exact same crossbow, but it's dark green instead of black, but it is the Tron. So basically you can get, if you can't find the Tron, you can find essentially a copy. I know you know, don't you, that one? Yeah, you do know, I remember now. I'm not sure, Lord Flashheart. I remember now. You know about that one, don't you? Because I remember you talking to you about it. Steve said, who to keep, vampires or werewolves? Vampires. Actually, no, not who to keep. What would you rather be, a vampire or a werewolf? I'd be a vampire any day of the week. You can't go in the day. I don't do that anyway. And you're essentially immortal. Bite me now. Hang on, I've just thought of something. Lola J. That's not someone I know, is it? If it is, say yes. I've just realised. Electro said if they made a teething ring that looked like knuckle dusters, I would have bought that for the baby. The WC mug is my favourite. Almost need another. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Electro, it always makes my day whenever I see you with that old mug. I appreciate that. Yeah, that always makes my day, because you quite often have it in the videos, don't you? Oh, all right. No. Do you know why I asked? One of my relatives wanted to start joining the stream, but in a different name, and I said to them, join the stream and put a clue in the name, so I know. And then me being slightly drunk, I suddenly thought, oh, that looks a bit like the name. You know what I mean? But I must admit, I did think the questions you was asking weren't the type they would. But it's all right. It's all good. Anyway, I'm enjoying it. He said, werewolves can lick their own balls, though, Mike. Oh, Electra said she had the knuckle. That's it. Yes, she had the knuckle duster. Coke Robin said, is that an M4A1S in the background? As in there? Something like that. I can't remember what it is now. Someone else have to tell me. Tell me. So do I, Coke. Nona said, one has to go. Viking warriors, Spartan warriors, ninja warriors. Oh, I don't know. All three of them are pretty fucking cool. Viking warriors, because they used to come over here mutilating and raping and pillaging our people. And Spartans and ninjas never did. So they are at revenge. But no, I like Vikings, but yeah. Yeah, Spartans are good. I love the old Spartan. You know, like 300 Spartan stuff's amazing. Be careful asking strange questions, because this is to some of the new people, because sometimes the mods yeah, might not like it. They're trying to protect me, basically, you know what I mean? That's a great point. I thought you'd say Vikings have to go because they have man buns. Bob said that is an M16A2. There you go. Tactical Mike has asked for 12. Oh, you must have missed. I could stay on till 20 past Tactical. I went downstairs and I said, what time you go to bed? She said, 12:30. And I said, no, you definitely go to bed at 12:30. She said, yes. So I could stay on until 25 past. I'll be honest with you, I'm being quite quiet anyway. I can't stay on late anyway, because obviously there's someone in the next room asleep. But I don't think they are asleep, because they told me they was watching. If you're still watching, bang on the wall. Don't. Can if you want. You missed that, did you, Tactical? Yeah, I'm going to stay on till 20 past and maybe 25 past. We'll see. Jed says Spartans. They're abusers of young boys in the Calgary, I think it's. Well, we'll gloss over that bit. I think most people pretend that bit never happened. Obviously, if, with that bit, you know what I mean? Brave said, make sure you get that cookery build. When I get the stuff, I'll make it. I've got the plans here. But I've got to get the fucking blade to make it first. You can't see that very well, but on there is basically a cookery design. I'm undecided how I'm going to do it. That's how big it'll be, though. It'll be a big old fucking cookery, I'll tell you. Marvin Hagler. Who is... I recognise that name. Is that... Oh, boxer. Oh, that's a shame. And there was someone else who died today, quite a famous person died today as well. Who was the other famous person? There was another famous person died today. That's a shame, though, Nick. Steve said, fixed blades or folders. Which one has to go? It'd have to be folders. Get rid of the folders any day of the week. Answer's neither. But yeah, no, if I had to pick, if I couldn't ever have one or the other, I'd get rid of folders. That's fucking, you know. Murray Walker, that's it, Timbo. Nice one, mate. Yeah, you're right. You are right there. Yeah. Oh, now, fucking hell, Lola, that is a good question. Because that's 3 proper classic films. And all 3 of them are fucking excellent. Which one of them, if I could never ever watch it again? Oh, I don't know. I like questions like that because that's quite difficult. You reckon Aliens, do you, Iron Man? Oh, I don't know. I'll tell you what I would say. Probably one of the Arnold Schwarzenegger films, because otherwise you'd just have 2 Arnie films left. So maybe Predator. Yeah, same as Zed. Unwillingly Predator, because if you got rid of Aliens, you'd only have 2 Arnold Schwarzenegger films left. I know they're not the only films, but I'm a massive fan of Game Over, like that tactical. I'm a massive fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger's. You know, his older films, you know, like his 80s to mid 90s films. I'll tell you this, right? If it wasn't for Arnold Schwarzenegger, partly Arnold Schwarzenegger and his films have caused all this. So if it wasn't for Arnold Schwarzenegger, I probably wouldn't have a weapon obsession, because his fucking films was pure gun porn, basically. You know, what's Raw Deal, right? Raw Deal. There's a bit where he's packing guns into a fucking case with the fucking Rolling Stones playing in the background. That's just gun porn, man. There's nothing else it can be. But yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger contributed partly to my obsession with guns, 100%. Chief Duke said, I've been meaning to make myself some new stab-proof liners for my vest. What material would you recommend? I don't know. Chef, sorry, not Chief. I've made some homemade stuff, but I don't know. It's hard to say because it depends what kind of budget you've got. Because you might be stab-proof, you might be better off buying what you can do is go online and buy second-hand police stab vests, right? And if they're stab and bullet resistant, you can cut all the Kevlar out and get down to the metal plates. Or you could buy the £20, get £20 body armor that I tested recently, take those plates out and put them in to upgrade another one. I'll tell you what, Zed, as well, Bert Gummer, whatever his name is, that's another one who would have inspired us doing gunboard, definitely. Yeah, I love a bit of Quentin Tarantino as well. Quentin Tarantino's great, great director. Did he, Timbo? Timbo said Arnie's films got him into weightlifting. Which is the same thing with me, Mike, and horror and gory movies. Pure torture porn for me. Joke. Fuck's sake. I'll tell you what, Chef. Message me in a normal comment, because I have been drinking tonight, so I'm actually a little bit drunk right now. I'll be able to help you out a little bit more when I'm sober. But yeah, I am willing to, give you some advice, but I'm slightly drunk now. I love Pulp Fiction until I saw your orange ball gag bit. No, he's deranged. That was a tongue twister. Please say Nick's Knives. Nick's Knives, Nick's Knives, Nick's Knives. It's not as bad. I have people come on here. What's that bloke's name? There's some little joker on here who likes to come on here with the name Not C. Yeah, not Z? Is it not C? I can't remember. But yeah, you know where that's going. if that made sense. It is. It's not C, isn't it? I don't fall for that shit. Ah, nice one, Tactical. He says Jean-Claude Van Damme films got him into martial arts. I'll tell you what, I was a fan of our Jean-Claude Van Damme. I just love his stuff. Nick said that's definitely get Americans. That'd definitely get Americans with their accents. Yeah, don't work with English people because I just say not see. But yeah, an American, they would say it, wouldn't they, Nick? Yeah, you get it. Yeah. It don't work with an English bloke. Not the way I talk anyway. Hey Jay, you right, mate? He said, I'm a little drunk also. Drinking Corona Beer line. I'm drinking Stella Artois with gin with a vodka lid on it. Oh, best of the best. That's got matey from Reservoir Dogs in, isn't it? Penn. Not Sean Penn, but what's the other one? Penn. Is it best? Is he in that one? He was good. He was. I liked old matey in that. But he had a very troubled fucking life, and he died like in his 40s, didn't he? Nick said he's on the hard stuff, the Coke Zero. Cheers, Nick. What is short? Chris Penn, that's it, Irishman. Thank you, and thank you, Tactical. Yeah, Chris Penn's one of those kind of blokes who I would always have sort of like a soft spot for because I like anyone who's done a bit of hard living. I mean, I've done a bit of hard living myself. It's sad, but they essentially end up killing themselves through the way they want to live. Sad, really, but I don't know. Life, innit? Some people just want to they like to get a bit high, don't they? Sort of, whatever. Perjo, Goodbye Horses is actually on my drunk. I've actually got a little tear there. Tell I'm drunk. Goodbye Horses is actually on my drunk playlist. I love a bit of Goodbye Horses. Iron Man said, who would win? Bruce Lee with a hangover or Mike Tyson with 10-pound boxing gloves on? I would say Mike Tyson, personally. Yeah. I think Mike Tyson. Yeah. Quite easily as well. I don't really know nothing about Bruce Lee, but I don't know. People who know more about Bruce Lee may say, you're talking bollocks, don't know nothing, but I don't really know a lot about Bruce Lee. I don't know anything about his actual real fights. Whereas Mike Tyson, you can. And I'm assuming you don't mean now, do you, right, man? I'm assuming you mean Mike Tyson in his prime, and obviously Bruce Lee when he was alive. Richard said Tyson has a 5-stone weight advantage, let alone he was champion. Bo said Bruce Lee's favorite drink. What? Can't say. I love a bit of Q Lazarus. Yeah, I know Bob loves a bit of Q Lazarus. I've seen something very few people have seen when it's Bob and Q Lazarus. You're a lot more daring than I'd ever be, Bob. That's one of the greatest we've ever seen. Then, of course, it's Tyson. He's still alive. Bruce Lee isn't. Yeah, exactly. It'd just be Mike Tyson pounding into some dust. Sorry. Fuck's sake. Or some mud or something. Bruce Lee was an athlete and actor, street fighter, but not a true fighter like Mike Tyson. Yeah, see, this is the thing with the record of Bruce. I don't know nothing about him, but Mike Tyson's a proven, he's done it. So I don't know. Thatcher said the ones I pissed myself laughing at. It's the Chi Masters who claim they can knock you over with the power of Chi. So a Chi Master versus MSA fighter. I've seen that as well. I think yes, it's slightly embarrassing, isn't it? Right, be prepared. I'm going to have to go off in 5-10 minutes. I'm going to finish this. Got any more in there? But this will be the end tonight. I won't be able to come back on later. I wasn't even going to drink tonight, but I just thought I want to have a nice. Problem is, last week and the last time I drank, I got so fucking fucked that I didn't really enjoy my night. And but because I like to get pissed, go out and have a chat, come back in here and listen to some music. The last couple of times, by the time I've got back in here, I've been so fucked. Yeah, nice one, Scum. That's got gin in it as well. That said, I called Mike Tyson a cunt once. Then I hung up the phone. Nick said, "Did anyone see the fight with what's that? Roy Jones Jr. in it versus Mike?" I did not see that. No, was it good? I imagine Mike is a very nice, humble warrior. Warriors are the best. Loda said, "Where cannibals and were cannibals proceeders to guns?" I suppose they were. Bob said, "Bruce had a martial arts studio. Most of his demonstrations were done to promote his business." Dad said, "I like the bit in Family Guy where Stewie put real butter in Peter's tub of I can't believe it's not butter." Yeah, I've seen that. I love a bit of old Family Guy. It was all right, Timber. He said, "How was the absinthe go?" It was pretty good. It was quite insane. There was stuff on there that made it definitely have to be deleted, 100%. That fucking had to be deleted. Yeah. The only I'll tell you two things, actually. I've not told everyone this. One thing was I got told off by Sony for doing that live stream. Not YouTube, not anyone else, because that was through my PlayStation 4. I got told off by Sony for vulgar language. So I suspect someone must have reported it. And then, not that this could have happened anyway, because everyone was allowed around there. But 2 days later, some bloke in a black uniform knocked on my front door. When my sister asked it, the first thing he said was, "I just need to tell you I'm recording everything that's going on." She thought they'd come around here to get everyone's £200 fine. It wasn't. Yeah. Because they couldn't have anyway, because everyone was allowed around here. But yeah, I found that fucking hilarious. I didn't tell anyone else that. Like now is the first time I said it. But yeah, it was good. It was good. But with all of them streams, they have to be deleted as soon as they're done. For a couple of reasons. You don't know whether... because on those live streams we say each other's real names and all that. Not that my name is Mike, my name is Mike, but you know what I mean. Sometimes surnames get said, or locations where you live and shit like that, or do things that you might not want everyone seeing. Delete. Outdoor sports, right, Matt? How are you? So yeah, I'm gonna have to go off any minute now. I'll give it a couple of minutes so I can drink that, but I don't want to down it. But yeah, it was good though, Timbo. But yeah, a couple of my relatives was like, "Oh shit, I hope he deletes that." I said, "Fuck that! I deleted that before I even went in." Nice one, Iron Man. Cheers, mate. Yeah, my brother-in-law was worried that was getting left on. I said to him, "No, don't worry about that, mate. Don't worry about that." It does mean though I have to be careful now with those streams in case I get another. If I get told off for that again, they could shut down my PSN account and I'd lose you get free games every month. I'd lose access to all of those. There's probably like 500 quid worth of games that I've not had to buy because they give you them every month. And because I came so late to the PlayStation 4, nearly all of the games I've not played. So it's really good for that. So yeah, I'll be off any minute now. I'm going to drink this first though. But yeah, cheers, big ear. Exactly, I know. Nicely drunk, actually. I've not really drunk that much. But I'm sort of in control enough that I know to keep my mouth, keep my voice down. Yeah, a bit late outdoor sports, exactly. Yeah, normally off by now. Oh yeah, chopper, exactly. Yeah, yeah. I know you didn't mean because I know cheers big ears is like a thing people say. I know you because I definitely I ain't got big ears. Watch. Make them smaller if I want. But I certainly ain't one of these like that. I know a couple of blokes who's like that. Poor bastards. Thank you, Tactical. Yeah, good to have you on, mate. All of you, I appreciate it. It's been a good stream tonight. Yeah, if you haven't seen Chopper, sorry, I just got a pop up then. Yeah, if you haven't seen Chopper, watch it. Lola said, I picked up a gun once as a teen. Really heavy and slippery. I'm a girl, by the way. I thought you was a girl, Lola. Yeah, doing that. Yeah. Tactical. That's shake. I'll give myself a facelift. What? Look, tie the knot behind my head. Don't work when you're drunk. Brave said, I ordered another weed stash. I'm going to try and weld a rapier sort of guard on it. Watch Richard Weaponsmith's videos. He'll show you how to do that. He'll show you how to do it soon because he's got all his fucking shit going. All his forging stuff going again. Right, I'm going to have to go off now. Thank you for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. You know what, Lola? I like that song. A bit of Miley Cyrus. I'm a fan of Miley Cyrus. I don't watch her like her kiddie stuff, but her later music, people find it funny that I like a bit of Miley Cyrus. I like Miley Cyrus. Her modern music is quite a lot of it's sort of druggy, sort of not druggy, but booze related sort of stuff. Yeah, I like Miley Cyrus. I said, grow a mullet and I'll donate 100 quid. Make that 500 and it's done. You pay it, I'll fucking do it. Marty does have a mallet occasionally, don't she? Kyle said, I don't understand why people report videos for being offensive. I'll tell you what, Kyle, I suspect it was someone who got blocked that night. So do it out of spite. Yeah, I'm not ashamed to admit who I listen to. I listen to Miley Cyrus when I'm drunk. Right, I've got to go off. Good night, everyone. I'll be about soon somehow. I don't know. I'll put a video on Monday probably. All right. See you later. Good night. Thank you for watching. I can't wear a dress, I am mad. The mullet I would actually generally do for 500 quid. I'd grow it and then just shave it off. But the dress I can't do. Just can't do that one. Right. Good night, everyone. I appreciate it. See you later. Don't forget to like the stream before you go. There's 27 people and only 26 likes. Good night. Thanks for watching.